Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Radio rentals. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Radio rentals. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Radio rentals. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. This is a commercial urging you not to buy something. Strange. The very latest TVs have FST, but don't buy one. FST doesn't mean
Fairly smart teak.
It means flatter, square tube, which means a brighter, clearer picture. But don't buy one. Rent. Rent from Radio Rentals and you can chop and change to keep up with ideas like FST. That's why Radio Rentals say you'll be glued to our sets, not stuck, 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 stuck. Have you noticed everything's getting smaller? Take stereo, for example. This little beauty here is a compact disc player, CDP. Naturally, it costs a lot of dough, but not if you rent. Yes, if you go along to Radio Rentals, dear televisionists, you can keep right up to date with the latest ideas. Or to put it another way, Radio Rentals. You'll be glued to our sets, not stuck with them. Hi there, televisionists. I'm here to warn you about video nasties. And what could be nastier than your video going on the blink? This could be bad news if you buy a video, but no problem if you rent one from Radio Rentals.
They'll sort you out in a jiffy.
And no video nasty bill. Which is why Radio Rentals say you'll be glued to our sets, not stuck with them. Now, yoga for beginners.
Well, people all over America are asking, who is Max Headroom? And what is a talking head? Well, we can answer that, certainly. We'll have the answers to all those puzzling questions in just a few minutes. And we'll have a clue right now. Coca-Cola is involved in this.
The real thing?
But there's never been a television spokesman quite like this fellow named Max Headroom. And you will be seeing a lot of him in an eye-catching new series of Coke commercials. He is British, actually. Barbara Lippert is following advertising for us and for Adweek magazine. And you're here to talk about Max Headroom, who is one of the oddest characters we've seen in quite some time.
Yes, I would say so. Yeah. He is very strange, and he's really a computer copy of a head in a box that's very hard to describe. You have to see him in action.
This is Max Headroom, and I'm heading your way, so keep watching. That's all I can tell you. Catch me later. No, catch me now. Catch away. Go.
He really is TV's ultimate talking head, and he's so strange, so hypnotic, so arresting, so dare I say now, that both Coke and Pepsi wanted him as an endorser.
It all began in England early last year with this terrific one-hour film. In the story, investigative reporter Edison Carter becomes Max Headroom. Carter finds himself a target of murderous network executives. He attempts to escape by motorcycle, but the last thing he sees before video oblivion is a sign on a crash barrier for maximum headroom. To cover up the accident, the network tries to make a computerized version of its most popular reporter. But what's born instead is a head with a mind of its own and the mouth of a sleazy TV video host.
I beg your pardon. Hi, yes, I am Max Headroom, and no, do not pinch yourselves. You are not dreaming. It really is me here, wherever this is. And I want to say how great it is to see you all, whoever you are. Actually, I should know who you are, but well, how many t-shirts are sold with your face on them? And speaking of sales, how are we doing? Well, I'm doing.
But there's no doubt he's going to be a big star here. Coke has a lot planned. They're going to have posters and billboards. The book is on the bestseller list in England. He's a cult figure there. And the Max Headroom t-shirt outsells the Madonna t-shirt in England.
Yes, my public have taken me to their funny little hearts. But what surprises me, or doesn't surprise me, as the case may be, is that they're not seeing enough of me. But, remember, the more they see of me, the more they see of Coke. Yes, Coke. The word that's on everybody's lips, except, of course, Michael Jackson's. But then he's still got enough taste not to drink Pepsi either. So, while Pepsi's busy plastering his cute little face all across America for a mere $15 million, you should be busy out there singing the praises of Coke.
I was with my boyfriend and my sister, and he caught our attention. We were across the room and we saw the graphics, and it does. It's an eye catcher. It's really neat.
It's kind of like a mixture of everything. It's kind of like the one person everybody wants to hear. And it's like he doesn't try to be cool. He's just him.
He's weird. He's neat. Different.
He catches your attention whenever you see him on the screen. You want to look at him, watch what he's saying.
Am I speaking to you? No.
Well, try.
Catch the wind, go. There is no comparison. He's a first.
So, come on, men, let's get to it. Let's get that product on the shelves, displays, in the aisles, billboards, on the highways and byways, and we can win this battle. My way. With me up here, and you down there. Because when it comes to taste, nothing has more of it than Coke, and nobody has more of it than you. Watching me. So, you let me know where you're appearing next, and I'm gonna come and see you. Bye! Hi. Max Headroom here with the traveling taste test show. Now, relax. Don't be nervous. And see if you can't tell the difference between the new refreshing taste of Coke, and Pepsi. I'm not supposed to tell you which will win, but off the top of my head, I'd say Coke. I'm sorry to drop in like this, but I was just wondering, who could it be that keeps you ahead in the race for brand supremacy? Whose keen sense of good taste is outshined only by his keen sense of modesty? Well, whoever it is deserves a big hand. Big hand. In fact, he could use two. You know, I'm far too humble to say the ego has landed. But it has.
Shades, please.
Now, the first thing I want to say is that it's you people out there that put Coke where it is. In the stores, on the shelves, and in more and more American refrigerators. But troops. It's been tough. It's been a struggle. Till I arrived. That's what it got. Yeah, better. Still takes a lot of legwork, though. I don't mind that. I've got the time. Unfortunately, I just don't have any legs, that is. Great. But let's make no mistake. War is swell. Hell. War is hell. It's been a hell of a war. The enemy's a fighter. We've seen the whites of their eyes and the reds and blues of their cans. In fact, we've seen too much of them. But enough about them.
It's time for my first annual report, which is not in my contract to deliver. So, I'll get my assistant to do that. Well, I do have a profile to maintain. Okay, let me tell you. This year will be even more exciting. And why? Because the taste test event is the new Coke Pop Quiz. That's why. With me in it. And me. I mean, last year after the bottlers convention, a guy in a tuxedo, I think he was a bottler, said, you didn't want a taste test that was complicated and just plain dull. Dull? So, that's why the 87 New Coke Pop Quiz is bigger, less complicated, and more exciting. So exciting I can't even begin to tell you what's going to be happening. Help me out! Someone tell him! God! I've got another idea, but I'm not telling you. It's been a great year. Everyone, I'm sorry that it's through. Here's 87, but just don't say the P word. Max! Cornelius Headroom here, and I'm looking for some atmosphere. Hit it, boys!
Come on, hit it.
Hit it harder, boys.
Now what's the drink that wins the test that Pepsi drinkers think is best?
I'm telling the truth.
It ain't no joke. The
Taste test winner.
It's Coke. It's Coke. Now look around, watch the rising star. Yeah.
Catch my show, huh?
And
Catch a mouse.
catch a whale.
Catch a monkey.
Buy its tail. Catch a drink, you trendy folk. Just pull the catch it, Coke. Yeah, catch this camper, get the best.
Catch the wind, you.
Taste test. Get some message with this rap.
Burn that rubber bathing cap.
Your feet, you with your fancy paisley sweating suit. You don't need no sense of misbehavior. You don't need no beef suit. That's the way.
What's that?
Looks like a cross-house generator.
This is Max Headroom.
Max Headroom?
Ah, Cokeologists.
He sees us.
Where there's a wave, there's a Coke.
I like him.
Join the club. You know, more people prefer the new taste of Coke over Pepsi.
Let's take him home.
Good idea. Pepsi drinkers, now's your chance. Become a Cokeologist. That's the way. Oh!
Where'd you get that thing? Hold it. Ready? Blast off.
Enter here. And this is Max Headroom. Hi. Ah, a new Cokeologist. Welcome.
He can see us.
Where there's a wave, there's a Coke.
It's okay.
Okay. It's great. More people prefer the new refreshing taste of Coke over Pepsi.
What are you watching?
An educational program. Yeah.
Catch the wave. Coke.
This is Max Headroom here. Out of the Lonesome Pepsi. Oh, thank you. It was 12 o'clock. The sun was hot when Coke and Pepsi rode to the spot. First showdown. The Coke was on a stallion fair, Pepsi on an old gray
Nightmare. Was a nightmare.
nightmare.
Was it fair a fight?
Can to can, the women hid, the children ran. It was clear that Coke would be on top when suddenly we heard a pop.
So pop.
Well, the kids still talk from east to west about the day of that great.
Taste test.
When the dust had settled on the ground, you could have heard a pin drop miles around.
It's the Pepsi.
Just laid down. Max Headroom here, thank you.
Remember,
That's the way. Go. Well, fellow Cokeologists, Welcome to the special summer program for Cocologists Anonymousness.
Synonymous with what?
Taste? Okay. So, today's lesson is in taste.
Speaking of which,
I love your shoes, babe.
really?
Must do sushi sometime. Anyway, that's taste, as in taste test. And today's tricky tongue
Taste today.
Today's test.
Teasing.
Today's tricky taste
Test.
teasing. Taste. The question is, can you taste the difference between the new refreshing taste of Coke and Pepsi? Of course you can! One tastes better! But I can't tell you which one because that would be cheating. Pepsi, bye-bye. Hi there, Max Headroom here. And welcome to Cocology 101. For you, Pepsi
Drinkers.
it's summer school for your taste buds. Yes, those tiny little bumps on that pink slab, i.e., your tongue, that are in danger of failing Cocology because they think Pepsi tastes as good as Coke.
Wrong.
And why? Because nothing that's N for
Nothingness.
tastes as new, as refreshing, as invigorating as an ice-cold Coke. So, now for our first taste test, or what we Cocologists call a pop quiz. So, pucker
Grab those lips.
get those tongues ready and repeat after me. After me.
Cats away.
All right, bake.
Take it.
Summer school has just begun, so let's start laughing. Let's have some fun. Sorry. Yes, here we are once again at the world famous, well-known summer school for tongues. And we all know what tongues are for, don't we? Hey, you're fired for saying that. Well, some of you don't, and that's why you're here. Therefore, tasting. Yes, tasting the difference between the new refreshing taste of Coke and the Pepsi. So, grab a Coke, grab a partner,
Grab a Coke.
grab a kickstart those taste muscles, and let's go. Somewhere beyond the sand dunes, you can play with my beach ball. Hi, Max Headroom here, ready for your exclusive interview with just vous and moi. Go ahead, ask your first question.
I understand your looks weren't easy to come by.
Well, they're rare because I'm afraid I have this very unusual skin condition. It's called perfect. Which is why the Coke people came to me and said, Max, you're hip, you're cool, you're digital. There's a new way. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Is that the only reason you were chosen as a soft drink spokesperson?
No, those are actually 4 reasons, or if you count the blahs, 7. And then there's my humble position as the reigning head and shoulders of Cocology. There, that's why my attraction to the wave was more than purely physical. I'm in a cocological frame of mind.
I keep hearing Cocology.
Oh, that's because I keep saying it. Okay, Cocology. There.
What does it mean?
It means nice socks. Huh, that's better. It means something.
Oh, definitely.
Yes,
What does it mean?
Good taste.
So, as Coke's spokesman, how much money are you getting paid?
Oh, that is such bad taste. I mean, is money important? When you're standing on the first tee at Augusta, getting the feel of a new leather glove with the heady scent of bougainvillea on the breeze, practicing the old swing, does anything matter?
Sorry.
Where was it? Oh, yeah, money. I love this stuff. Lots.
What's so great about the new taste of Coke?
Well, for 1, it's called Coke. For 2, it's got a great new taste. And for 3, it's not called Pepsi. And 4, is this your first day as an interviewer?
You're too young.
Oh, sugar.
Gonna grab!
It's Max.
Romans, Cocologists, your numbers are growing because New Coke has a better, more modern taste than Pepsi. Uh-oh, you said the P word.
Now can I join?
If it's yay, I stay. No, I go.
Max! Sure, you can join.
Can he be president? Catch the wave. Coke. Hi, Max Headroom here with... Is this my guest? I heard you were big time in the old pop is. Oh, I'm gonna take that as a no comment. So, nitty-gritty time. What I'm talking about, and you're not, is that more people prefer the new refreshing taste of Coke over Pepsi. Swing? It's true. More people are, as we Cocologists say, catching the wave. Catch it if you can. Catch the wave. Coke. A drink's delightful, second act. Hi. Do you remember the first time you tried kissing? Ooh. But now. And when you first tried Coke, I bet you said, not for me. Hey, let's not let first impressions sway us. And let's try Coke again, shall we? Because once you've acquired that new wave taste, you're going to want to try it again and again. Coke's delightful, the second. Catchy, isn't it? Catch the wave. Coke. Ouch. You remember the first time you tried these games? Space Cadet. But with practice, Captain Galaxy. And when you first tried Coke, I bet you said, no, thank you. But hey, let's try Coke again. Because once you got that new wave taste, you'll want to try it again, and again. Practice makes perfect. Catch the wave. Coke. Hi, this is Max Headroom Pop Quiz. And what I want to know is, Swagger, where does the refreshing new phrase, catch the wave, come from? Obviously, Cocologists. Line hold, please. Quicker next time. In line taste test, which pop drink did more people prefer? The new taste of Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi!
Wrong. I love trick questions. Coke. The new taste of Coke. It's true. You heard it here first. Catch the wave. Coke. Hi, this is Max Headroom Pop Quiz. Line hold, please. Quicker next time. In blind taste test, which pop drink did more people prefer? The new taste of Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi!
Wrong. I love trick questions. Coke. Coke. The new taste of Coke. It's true. You heard it here first. Catch the wave. Coke. Hi, this is Max Headroom Pop Quiz. Line hold, please. Quicker next time. In blind taste test, which pop drink did more people prefer? The new taste of Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi!
Wrong. I love trick questions. Coke. Coke. The new taste of Coke. It's true. You heard it here first. Catch the wave. Coke.
Take home the hot Max Headroom t-shirt for only $3.95 and 8 Coke bottle caps or can tabs. Available at Circle K stores. Listen to 95 YNF for details.
Good morning, class. Cocology. The study of good taste. In fact, the taste that stands the test.
Yes.
The test where New Coke takes on Pepsi, i.e.
That's as in?
the New Coke Pop Quiz. Cocologists! All others pay attention.
Milwaukee, when New Coke did take on Pepsi at the world's toughest rodeo, more people nationwide, chose New Coke over Pepsi. Catch the wave. Coke.
On-air promo in 15 seconds. Edison Carter was pulled off the air.
This is Edison Carter coming to you very much live and direct.
Nightingale's Body Bank, Florence speaking. There's someone else in the system.
Max Headroom, coming March 31st.
Am I on air?
I'm going to reinstate Blipfords.
This is big, isn't it?
They're lethal.
I've got a story that's going to blow this network.
It was pulled from high up.
You want him alive or dead?
People translated as data.
When am I on air?
Max Headroom, coming March 31st. Max Headroom, coming 2 weeks from tonight.
Have I got a story for you? This is Edison Carter answering the questions other people are afraid to ask. The network that's a real mind blower.
How's your head?
How's yours?
Where would you like me to start?
We're not dealing with a technical problem anymore.
Control!
Does anybody know what he's talking about?
Completely unpredictable. I beg your pardon? He was born at the age of 27 with no past to account for it. I have to talk to you. What's on our mind?
Max Headroom after Moonlighting, Tuesday.
Hi. No, this is not a blipper. This is Max Headroom on Network 23. Right now, you're looking at me and you're thinking, wow, he could become a star.
Max Headroom, only on ABC TV.
You're right. I could.
Tuesday.
People magazine calls Max Headroom more daring and dazzling than anything on the air. It's wicked, fast, funny, and sophisticated, says Associated Press. Newsweek calls it TV incarnate. And USA Today says Max holds us in its spell, and that this series realizes the full potential of television. See what everyone's talking about when Max Headroom premieres tomorrow night, right after Moonlighting.
I'd like to thank my producer, my writers, my director, my friends, and you, the ordinary people who made me what I am today.
Max Headroom premieres after Moonlighting tomorrow.
They just love me.
Tomorrow.
Come on, David.
The new Moonlighting you've been waiting for.
Marty and Date. Don't let that moment of excitement prevent you from being careful, okay?
Then,
Make room for Headroom.
the premiere of Max Headroom.
Right after Moonlighting.
Tomorrow.
It's come to my attention that society is having trouble understanding the basic concept of Max Headroom. I've been asked to make it simple. I'm Bryce Lynch. I created Max. Max is the computer-generated version of Edison Carter. Edison is the top-tier reporter in the business. I simply fed his brain circuits into my computer and generated Max. Imperfect, but neat. Edison has a controller who guides him to his stories. She's called Fiora, and if you ask me, there's a little bit more than news going on between them. We all work for the largest, most powerful network in our world. Network 23, doing whatever it takes to get that extra viewer, that larger TV rating. That's why they've got the best working for them. So give us a try. We may look different. We may think differently. But hey, this is the future.
Max Headroom, Tuesday.
Wow, he could become a star.
It comes to my attention that society is having trouble understanding the basic concept of Max Headroom. It's pretty simple, really. There's your hero, Edison Carter, TV reporter, his partner, Theora Jones. If you ask me, there's a little bit more than just news going on between them. Then there's Max Headroom, Carter's computer-generated alter ego. I mean, I created him, but I can't control him. A simple plot, a charming show.
Max Headroom right after Moonlighting, next. Tuesday.
Promo.
What happened? What is this? It's a piñata, Angela.
Who's the boss? Then it's a little one-on-one.
Nice drive, Dad.
Hey, what can I say? I'm good.
Growing pains.
Tuesday. Next on Max Headroom. Hey, you're up. Yours missing. What do you know about rake boards and raking? Even if you find her, I don't want her back. I do. I'm looking for a new game. Something with action.
I'll wreck them for you.
Excitement and taste. That's not a sport, it's yours. Come on. My, what a fascinating little gathering. I think we will die. You're kidding.
You have control.
Fiora's missing. I don't want her back.
Edison, what are you doing here?
Why is he trying to find Fiora?
Because he's fond of her.
Together, they'll bring you the truth in a world gone Max.
It's all yours. This is Max Headroom.
Next.
Yeah, but body banks are for dead people.
Next on Max Headroom.
Quiet once they're alive and fresh.
Took a girl to a body bank today.
I think you stumbled on something very nasty.
Max, please help me.
Asking is just polite demanding. You want me to choose between a girl's life and a job?
The only sound in the universe is the last heartbeat.
Max Headroom's on the cover of Newsweek.
Don't you just love it?
It's the television of tomorrow.
You know me. Straight to the heart.
The whole country's mad about Max.
They did love me.
Max Headroom after Moonlighting, Tuesday.
I slept with her.
Who's falling for who on Moonlighting? And Tom Shales of the Washington Post calls Max Headroom the most visually original and distinctive series since Miami Vice.
You're kidding.
The first new idea network television has had since Moonlighting, says the Associated Press.
Why the long face?
So sensationally arresting, it makes you want to hoot out loud, says the Baltimore Sun. Make room for Headroom tomorrow.
Erase that head.
Some computer has turned me into a hunted man.
My God, Edison, your file's been changed.
We just got a lockout on you, Edison.
What was the charge? Credit fraud.
My God, that's worse than murder.
Why are you in my system?
I know somebody who can crack a little ice. Security systems ice.
We've done it, we're in.
It does have the classic elements. Sex, violence.
Well, maybe romance.
It's a mystery, Murray.
This network should not be a party to killing.
An activist guerrilla war right here in your own city? I'm talking about ratings. Big numbers. How about it?
No. Next week on
You need backup. You can't do it alone.
Step way out of line.
Well, there's no gain without paying.
Well, in our business, morals are one thing, but ratings are everything.
Leora! Hey, someone get here! Quick! Very fast!
Next on Max Headroom.
What the hell is going on? Our screens are blank.
Everything's dead, Murray.
What?
An off switch.
These people are known as blanks. I want them locked up.
Welcome to Max. I am Max.
I am Bruno. I'm a blank.
All the computers. I had to walk into yours.
You are one fingertip away from oblivion.